What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the YouTube channel, and today we are going to be ranking every single Disney's Pixar film. There's a lot, and I'm pretty sure I'm missing one or two on this list, but I don't know. Anyway, let's just get started. I want to make this as short as possible. First up, A Bug's Life. I don't like this movie. I really don't. I found no enjoyment in this movie. Oops. In general, this movie's just bad. Starting off with a bad movie, man. I watched this movie for the first time this year, and I just didn't like it. Like, I found no enjoyment in Bug's Life at all. It wasn't good, in my opinion. Next up, Brave. Just another, gosh, awful movie. It definitely got off to a rough start. I don't know, like, is this actually what they started with? I thought Toy Story was the first thing. I don't think these are in order, by the way. I know they're not in order, but, like, anyway. Cars. I thought this was good. I liked Cars. I think all the films were actually good, including 2. Cars was good. I really did enjoy Cars. Cars was a fun film, and I found a lot of enjoyment in it. Cars 2, in my opinion, a good film. I also really liked Cars 2. I loved Cars 2, actually. Thought it was a really fun film. Cars 3 was, in my opinion, the best. Definitely a great for me. I think it was easily the best one out of the first 3, and I don't think they're doing a 4th. But it was definitely the best one. Coco. It's okay. It's definitely not amazing. Oops. It's not amazing. It's really not. I think they could have done something a lot better with this film. I wasn't a huge fan of Coco. I know that might be controversial, because I think a lot of people loved Coco. But I really did not like Coco at all. Next up, Finding Nemo. In this, bro, sorry for all the pop-ups. It's timeless. This film's amazing. First off, let's be honest. I don't think anybody hates Finding Nemo. Finding Nemo is like a staple in kid movies at this point. Next up, Finding Dory, which in my opinion is a great movie. Super underrated. I don't hear a lot of people talk about this film anymore, but it was really good. Inside Out is just a timeless film, bro. Probably better than Nemo for me. I love Inside Out, and I'm so excited for Inside Out 2 next year. I was really impressed with Inside Out. I remember I didn't like it the first time I watched it, but after the first time, I loved it every other time. Luca, this is a really fun film. It's great. It's really, yeah. No, let's put it in good. I don't think it's the best film. There's definitely a lot of films better than Luca, but also I think it is a really fun film. Next up, Monsters, Inc. It's just a classic, good film. I really like Monsters, Inc. Along with Monsters University, I think Monsters University actually is a great film. I like Monsters University more. I think it just did something better. I don't know if that makes any sense. I just liked it more for some reason. Next up, Onward. This is such a fun film. This is timeless for me. This might be controversial, because I know most people just thought it was an okay film. Like, it was good, but it wasn't something, like, absolutely stunning and amazing. On my hand, I really liked it. Ratatouille. Ratatouille is great. I don't think anybody's gonna argue. Ratatouille is just a great film. There's nothing really wrong with it, but it's not timeless for me. I know most people would put Ratatouille in timeless. I just don't think it's that good. Soul. I liked Soul. I really did. I didn't like it the first time, but after I watched it more after the first time I hated it. But I liked it the more I watched it. And now, in my opinion, it's actually a great film. I think Soul is just a fun film. Why? I don't know. I feel like almost... I'm putting a lot in great, but Pixar in general is an amazing group. Good Dinosaur. This may be the most controversial thing I've ever put on this channel. In my opinion, Good Dinosaur, it's a good film. What the fudge? I love The Good Dinosaur. I've always liked it. Anyway, Incredibles. It's okay. I watched Brian Hall rank Pixar movies, and I'm 100% with him. I don't really understand the hype around Incredibles. It is not that good. I think 2 is way better. I'll be honest. 2 is just, in general, a better film. But I don't know. I just feel like 1 was so confusing to me. So that brings us to 2, which I am... Bro, why does this keep popping up every time? Bro, what the fudge? Incredibles 2 is great. I really like Incredibles 2. It's way better than 1. I think everything was just better with 2. Turning Red. It's bad. And I'll tell you why. This movie is about a girl going on her period, and then she turns into a panda. This movie sucked. It really did. I have no intentions of renting this movie, ever. Or buying it. I'm never gonna buy it. The only reason I might rent this movie is for the cover. The only thing that's cool about it is the cover. The cover is sick on the DVD for it. Everything else sucks about the movie. Toy Story, it's a great film. I think all the Toy Story films are good or better. All of Toy Story films are really fun. I don't own any Toy Story films. I actually streamed them all, but... Anyway, Toy Story 2. It's not as good as the first one. It's good, but it's not... It's probably the worst film out of the 4, in my opinion. I know a lot of people probably think 4 or 2 is the worst. I don't know, I think a lot of people hated 3 as well. I don't know. Did people like 4? I feel like 4 really fell under what people were expecting for Toy Story 4, but I liked 4 a lot. Toy Story 3, I liked. It's not great, but it's good. It is probably, it's better than 2. I'll say that. It's better than 2. But it's not as good as the first film. But on the other hand, Toy Story 4, it beats Incredibles 2 as well for me. By the way, Luca beats all the Cars films for me. Along with Good Dinosaur. Might as well kind of put that out there. Finding Dory beats Cars, by the way. Okay, done with messing that around. Flip. Toy Story 4, I loved it. I really did. I love the bunny and duck. I know we're getting a Toy Story 5, and I think a lot of people don't like that, because I know a lot of people think 3 should have been the final film, and somehow they got 4 in, and they're still gonna keep going. I don't see how they can continue this series, honestly. I think 5 is probably gonna be the last film. Anyway, next up, Up. Up's a great film. Up is a really fun film. Sad. It's a sad film. Have to say, it's super sad. I felt like crying during this movie. It's hard to make me cry in a movie. I don't think I've ever cried at a movie. But this almost made me do it. This film was really fun. Wall-E. Wall-E was fun. I think it's good. I think it's better than Coco and Incredibles. It's not as good as Cars. Actually, yeah. It beats Cars for me. But it doesn't beat any of the other stuff on the good tier. It just doesn't. Next up, Lightyear. I did not like Lightyear. It wasn't terrible. I'll say it's okay. Would I watch it again? Absolutely not. I think it sucked majority of it, but there was a few funny parts. I think the robot cat or something was the best part of this movie. Everything else sucked. Next up, Elemental. I actually just watched this the day I'm filming this. And honestly, I gotta say, this is a timeless film. I loved Elemental. I had so much enjoyment in this film. And everybody was hating on this film when it first came out. But I thought it was one of the best Pixar films. It's good. It is really good. Gosh. This list is just it fits. Although I do think I'm gonna move Toy Story 3 up to great. Because I really did like Toy Story 3. Gosh, Toy Story 2 is really good as well. I just can't put any Toy Story films in the good. I have to put them all in great. Because let's be honest here. All of them were really good. I honestly, I don't know what to think about a fifth film. I feel like we don't need a fifth film. But, I don't know. At the same time, I actually do want to see a fifth film. Anyway, I don't know why I filmed this. I'm not going to upload this.